When it comes to buying the right products, there's a lot to look out for. That's why today, we've picked and reviewed the 5 best models for you. We've spent many hours researching these products, and we've ranked them by many different factors, such as price, quality, durability, performance, and more. You can see their prices and find out more information about these products by using the links in the description down below. To make it easier, we will include timestamps there in the description. Let's not waste any more time and get started with the video. Before looking at our best picks for today's video, I want to discuss what you should look at before buying.
The most important thing when buying any monitor, and not just in the budget range, is its size. The screen size is measured diagonally from the corner to the other corner of the screen. Monitors come in different sizes from 15 up to 34 inches in size. The standard size is usually at 22 inches, and normally a larger screen delivers more versatility and viewing angles. However, not every time is larger better, since you might lack the desk space to accommodate a 32-inch monitor. Another factor that ties in with the screen size is the aspect ratio. In the past, you'd find monitors with a 4:3 aspect ratio, which were a little boxy, but now the most popular is the 16:9 aspect ratio, which is the widescreen format. On top of that, you get the 21:9 ultra-widescreen format, which is excellent, but a bit more expensive. Secondly, resolution. After choosing the screen size of your next monitor, you should choose the resolution. The resolution of the screen refers to the number of pixels that are displayed at any given moment. The higher, the better, since it corresponds to more sharpness and detail. There are 1080p Full HD monitors, which are the most popular, especially in the budget range. You can also get 1440p monitors, which are better in terms of sharpness than the former. 4K is top of the crop in my opinion, despite 5K and 8K monitors starting to circulate the market. But then again, a 4K monitor will be significantly more expensive than 1080p and 1440p resolution panels. And thirdly, panel type. The panel type is a pretty important choice you need to make before buying a new monitor. There are generally 3 panel types out there, which consist of twisted pneumatic, vertical alignment, and in-plane switching panels, and you'll need to choose the one that fits your needs the most. TN panels are the fastest and more dedicated to gamers because they sacrifice a bit of colour. IPS panels, on the other hand, deliver better colours and better viewing angles at a higher price. VA panels sit in the middle of both and are generally better for office use, but suffer from ghosting most of the time.
Next up, we have the best 4K model out there.
We're going to start this list with the excellent Philips Brilliance 272P7 VU-BNB. This is the best 4K monitor in the budget price range by a landslide, but it doesn't deliver just that, as it's one of the best all-rounders out there, delivering plenty of sharpness, nice colours, great design with tons of adjustability, and a lot of compatibility. Philips has hit the sweet spot with this monitor, so let's check it out. In terms of design, you'll see that this monitor has a business aesthetic that's attractive for the majority of users. This makes the Philips 272P7 VU-BNB fit into different kinds of setups without any problem. The matte black finish makes all that even easier, since it's extremely attractive and is also pretty easy to build a stylish theme. I also like that on top and the sides the bezels are nearly non-existent, with just a slightly thicker band on the bottom part to complement it. Talking about the stand, it delivers plenty of adjustability and stability. The adjustability includes tilt, swivel, pivot and height, so you can get the best viewing angle for your needs. You can also install an aftermarket stand though, with the VESA mount holes in the back. In terms of connectivity, the Philips 272P7 VU-BNB is truly excellent, as it offers DisplayPort 1.2, HDMI 2.0 and USB Type-C 3.0 reversible port. The latter means you can connect your laptop and charge it at the same time. Without forgetting, I should mention that it has 2 USB Type-A ports, an Ethernet port and a 3.5mm aux port. The Philips 272P7 VU-BNB is based around a 27-inch in-plane switching panel that delivers a 3840 by 2160 4K resolution with a refresh rate of 60 Hz natively. The response rate is also a solid 5 milliseconds and the contrast rate is 1000 to 1. The pixel density is solid overall and you won't lose a single detail from your movies or work. In terms of colour reproduction, it managed to deliver 122% of the sRGB colour space with the decent accuracy of Delta E 1.8. With its low blue light and flicker-free features, you'll have plenty of fun with this beast. For our value pick on this list, we have the Acer KG251Q, which is an excellent gaming monitor that can do so much more than that. It might not have high-end specs or any feature that'll make it stand out, but it's a great package that'll provide a pleasant performance for most users out there. The design of the Acer KG251Q is pretty good overall, not anything flashy though, as it looks like a simple office monitor with slim bezels on the sides and top, and a band on the bottom. I should state that this budget monitor would make a fine piece for dual monitor setup, and since it's extremely cheap, you can get two of these for a bargain. The stand of the device is pretty good as well in terms of design and build quality, and overall I think this panel will fit into most room designs without any compromise. The Acer KG251Q doesn't offer a lot of ergonomic adjustabilities, as it has just tilt adjustability. However, it has VESA 100x100 mounting holes, so you can opt for an aftermarket stand, which I'd most likely recommend, for both ergonomics and dual monitor setup. For connectivity, the Acer KG251Q offers two HDMI ports, a VGA input and a 3.5mm headphone jack. The Acer KG251Q is based around a solid widescreen 24.5-inch twisted pneumatic display with a full HD resolution of 1920 by 1080p. I should also mention that it has a refresh rate of 75Hz and AMD FreeSync for a smooth, tear-free gaming experience. While it's not the best one around, it would make for a great value pick for gamers or casual users with weaker systems.
If you're a gamer, then you'll love this next model. I think that it will be the perfect option for you.
For those that want a professional gaming performance but can't afford to buy a high-end monitor, I present you the AOC 24G2. This monitor is the favourite of many gamers in the budget market or otherwise because for its price it delivers all the features and performances that are needed to provide a high-speed gaming experience. Now, without further ado, let's take a closer look. The AOC 24G2 is a proper gaming monitor with all the design touches that you wish to find on one, but it isn't obnoxious at all. I like the subdued and subtle approach that the company has made to this monitor's design, as it's adopted the gaming design but with a simpler approach. It has the red lines and sharp details, but it looks surprisingly good, something you can't say for most gaming monitors. It has very thin bezels on the top and sides and a slightly thicker one on the bottom part, and that's accompanied by a ride line that looks excellent. The stand is also extremely stable and delivers tons of adjustability. It has full ergonomic support with height adjustment, pivot, swivel and tilt. On top of all that, you can choose an aftermarket mount since it has the 100x100 VESA mount holes on the back. Without forgetting, I should state that the stand has a hole for cable adjustment, which is great. In terms of connectivity, you have plenty here as it has two HDMI ports, a DisplayPort VGA and a headphone jack. The AOC 24G2 is based around a 24-inch in-plane switching panel that's made by Panda, delivering superb viewing angles. It has a solid 1080p resolution with sharp details, a peak brightness of 310 nits, and a native contrast ratio of 1000:1. The biggest selling point of this monitor, though, is the 144Hz refresh rate with the AMD FreeSync feature for tear-free gaming and a 1 millisecond MPRT. In addition to all that, it covers 124% of the sRGB color gamut with a solid Delta E accuracy of 1.9, the best gaming experience at that price.
Moving up, we have the most versatile model out there. Let's take a look.
The runner-up on this list is one of my favourite monitors in the market, coming in from BenQ's Zowie range. It's the XL2430. This is one of the most impressive monitors at this price, since it provides a versatile experience that's perfect for gamers, productivity users, and even designers. If I had to choose one monitor to rule them all, it would be the BenQ Zowie XL2430. In terms of design, the BenQ Zowie XL2430 looks like a normal office monitor with an unassuming design. The only thing that gives it away is the brand new S-switch and the red accents on the stand. It has a matte black finish all around, including on the base, and it'll fit into every room design without a doubt. The bezels around the screen aren't the thinnest though, and I wouldn't choose this for a multi-monitor setup. The stand delivers plenty of adjustabilities with height, tilt and swivel. It also has VESA mount holes in the back for an aftermarket stand, and on the stand you'll find a hole for cable management. For connectivity, you get some good options including DisplayPort, dual-link DVI-D, a pair of HDMI ports and a 3.5mm aux jack to complete the package. My favourite thing about this device is the new S-switch that allows you to switch between different settings quickly, be it for gaming or professional matters. The BenQ Zowie XL2430 is based around a 24-inch twisted pneumatic panel that delivers a sharp 1080p resolution. As you might know, the twisted pneumatic panel is excellent for gamers since it's fast, and this one delivers a 1 millisecond grey-to-grey response time, a superb dynamic contrast ratio, solid brightness of 350 nits, and a refresh rate of 144 Hz. With a bit of calibration, even the colour performance is better than most out there. Establishing the BenQ Zowie XL2430 is one of the best out there.
Finally, the next model is the best overall. From us, it gets a perfect score in all categories.
On top of the list, we have a monitor from Dell, the U2415. This is the monitor that delivers the most bang for your buck at this price point. It's also extremely versatile and can do anything, including gaming, even though it isn't designed for those purposes. It's also one of the best monitors for professional media work, and at this price it's more than you could want. On top of all this, the Dell U2415 is the best choice if you want a multi-monitor setup for your workspace, thanks to its feature that we'll check out in a moment. The first impression you get from the Dell U2415 is that it fits into most office spaces and design studios. It has some pretty solid minimalist vibes that combine so well with the utilitarian look of the monitor. It's also pretty sturdy overall and gives a high-quality impression. I should mention that the bezels on top and the sides make it perfect for dual or multi-monitor setups. While we're at it, I should state that it delivers a cable management solution for a clean setup. The VESA mounting holes are also there for you. The stand provides plenty of ergonomic adjustments, including height, tilt, pivot and swivel adjustment. On the back, you'll spot the connectivity options, which include the HDMI, Mini DP, DisplayPort, AUX port and the USB port to deliver you plenty to play with. I should mention that the Dell U2415 has a pretty interesting spec sheet and feature list that'll impress even the most nitpicky. First off, I should state that this one is based around a 24-inch in-plane switching panel with a taller than normal aspect ratio of 16:10, which is better suited for productivity users. The resolution of the panel is 1920 by 1200 pixels, resulting in a pixel density of 94 ppi. The refresh rate is 60 Hz, the contrast ratio is 1000:1, and it delivers a great colour performance, reproducing 99% of the sRGB and 77% of the Adobe RGB colour space with great accuracy. One of the most impressive out there.